Hey, it's pretty early. I just woke up. Today, Kyle and I will be doing a podcast interview. Should be fun. Alright, so I'm in the car. Got my trusty camera. You guys are on my dashboard cam right now. And I'm going to head over to Kyle's. Yeah. Enjoy the ride. So I'm really excited for this interview today. We're going to be talking about our time at Heroes and Villains Fan Fest during the snowpocalypse. I'm sorry if my Mardi Gras beads are distracting. I kind of just like to let them swing from the rear view. But yeah, so it was a fun time. It was a really fun time. Going to be going into talking about that. I might plug the channel if I can. I'm going to be talking about the group a bit. You know what? Let me move this. Hopefully we don't run into too much traffic on the way to Kyle's. But yeah, I'm not really sure what else they really want to talk about. But it should be fun. We're going to be on the podcast show. I think it's a podcast. I don't know if it's a podcast or a web show, but it's an interview for opinions may vary. So you should definitely check them out. I'll definitely post a link to wherever you can find this show because it's just how nice of a guy I really am. All right, I'll let you guys go. So I just pulled up at Kyle's. I'm gonna be headed inside now. Alright guys, so at this point I have no idea what happened to the audio file, and since this was recorded a week ago, I can't remember the conversation that Kyle and I had. But what you guys will get is a little brief narration from me. Let's see, we're probably talking about sushi burritos, because it's literally been the only thing on my mind lately. When I say sushi burritos, I don't mean like sushi wrapped in a tortilla. I mean like a sushi roll the size of a burrito. That's going to be vlogged. I have a few friends coming with me for that. I also took the time out to grab some of Kyle's toys off the shelves and show them off to you guys. So right here we have the Ant-Man helmet. It's actually the second helmet that Kyle bought. It's a little bit smaller than the first one, but it also works because we have a child-sized Ant-Man costume. So yeah, there's that. Cool. And next we have the toy guns. Because every time I go over Kyle's house, I pick up the same two toy guns and I play with them because America. Pew, 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 pew. And next up is the Dr. Fate helmet, I think. Yep, Dr. Fate helmet. We haven't used this at all in any conventions, but hopefully we will soon because this thing is really cool. This is handmade by Kyle. And next is the really cool Captain America helmet that also never gets used. Okay, podcast time.
I'm good to go. Good to go? Good to go? Super cool? Super fun times? So should we do it? Just so we know.
It's going to be so much editing.
It's the clapper. What What's up, everybody? Welcome to episode 203 of Opinions May Vary. I am your host, JR, and my co-host with me, Alex.
Hey there.
Joining us this week, both representatives from the Hero Army. We have our friend Colen.
Oh, hey.
There he is. and we have Kyle as well.
How's it going?
Guys, thanks for coming on. Like I said, both these gentlemen are from the Hero Army. If that name sounds familiar, go back to, what did I say, 181?
Yeah.
When we had Joe and Sam on, who are also from the Hero Army. But we got, Alex, tell us how, because like you're like our main connection to the Hero Army. Because it was like, hey, I met this guy, and now it's turning into this whole thing.
And it was a loose connection of that.
That's how these things kind of start out, isn't it?
We've actually been trying to have Kyle on for a year, because we wanted to have you on last year, or the year before that, or something. A lot of snow happened.
Snowpocalypse.
Yeah.
7.
There was snow, and then you had to make it work, and the time just never worked out. And then more conventions happened.
Summer's always busy.
Yeah. So it was at Boston Comic Con. It was my first day as Mandarin, and someone came by and said, "Oh, hey, there's like a Marvel photo shoot, down the way and outside. You should come." And I was like, "Really? Like I should go to the photo shoot? I've never done one of these before. Like I've seen them happen, and I've been a spectator and like take pictures, whatever, but I've never been in one because I've never like had a cosplay I was proud of before." The one before that was like Hercule Satan from Dragon Ball. So I went, and like I'm telling the table of guys, because we get our own table. I was like, guys, I'm gonna go to the photo shoot, and like they're making fun of me. Like, all right, Hollywood, go to your,
We really were.
Go to your photo shoot, Hollywood. I'm like, shut up.
We'll be here running the business.
We'll have fun and play dress up.
But I got there, and there was a crowd. There was at least 30 or 40 people.
That was a big shoot.
And I'd never been involved in one before. So like the whole idea of like calling out who's up for pictures and who's gonna pose and then switch out and then someone else comes in, which I think you saw at Connecticut, which was the first one that you saw, where like they were doing a Marvel shoot at the bottom of the stairs.
Yeah, it's actually done by a cool group called the Boston Superheroes. A guy named Anthony does a lot of that stuff. Because it was the same situation for us. Somebody was like, "Do you want us to just come to your photo? Like, can you come to the shoot?"
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure. I guess we'll go check it out. Because there was probably 12 or 13 of us, so we all walked over, and it was really cool, really impressive. A lot of people and whatnot. And then I saw this like Mandarin guy off in the distance. It's like, oh, I gotta go
Flowing
talk
robes.
to him. And we took some great pictures, and it was fun.
I think there was 3 Irons Manses, and there was one that had like really sweet armor, and then there was one guy who like painted his cardboard boxes. But that was a stick. Like have fun with it. If you want to paint your cardboard box, go for it.
It's like the McDonald's Thor.
Yeah.
It's all about how you see it and having a good time.
Right. And so we took some really cool pictures, and then in the meantime, when we were doing all the call-outs, like I was talking, because I was like looking for someone else who was friendly, because I didn't know anyone there, and I found this girl who was Janet Van Dyne as the Wasp, and I was chatting with her, and there was a rogue with her too. And we were talking about stuff, and said, "Where are you from?" She's from Connecticut, and I was like, "No way, I'm from Connecticut. We're both from Boston, but we're from Connecticut." And so, the shoot was done, so I went back to our table, and I was like, "That was really cool." I passed my card a couple times, like, "Listen to our podcast," blah blah blah. And then it wasn't until like months and months later, when I think I realized where you were from, because I saw it on Facebook somewhere.
Yeah, I was looking for you. That's for sure. I was trying to find you.
It wasn't until we friended on Facebook that I saw a picture of us, or of me, that I guess Stephen might have taken.
Yeah, advanced snug photography.
And you were like, "Does anyone know who this guy is? Did anyone talk to this guy?" And it was Molly who was like, "Yeah, he's from Connecticut. He has a show or something, I guess. He's really cool." And you're like, "Oh, good. Like, so like someone finally knows who this is. That person being me." And so like I said to Sam and Joe, it was like, so if I got Molly's blessing, then I guess like that's like a golden ticket into the club.
Pretty much.
Which that was the thing. I was super worried that I was going to be like the creepy weirdo or something like that.
Marinette's got a good outfit, but man, he looks even funny.
He's some kind of creep. But thankfully, like I was able to not be a creep. So
It's always a plus.
Hey guys, If you want to check out the rest of the video, head over to the comment section and you click the link there. It's like an hour-long conversation. Makes for way too long of a video on here. So, yeah. This was fun.